So we are back again. This is part two to our short previous video in reference to crafting refined palmer peels and the ease of doing so through the means of our equipment. So let's go down the list of the equipment that you should have if you're going to do what I'm doing. You're going to need the reindeer cloak. You got to have it. You're going to need the Goblin King's treasure dagger. You're going to need the Patoran petal hat. Now, you're also going to need the Cuckoo Gardening Pack, the Cuckoo Insect Gatherer, those are all the items you're going to need to do this very quickly. I will say this, as far as gathering the deer horns that you need, these guys here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go back to the house right quick. Hold on. So those are all the things you're gonna need to absolutely kill it in gathering and farming certain things. For the palmer peels, the refined palmer peels, which are basically you'll get out of jail free card when you're fighting a hard to beat boss or some mobs. You die, you can revive yourself immediately and you're good to go. Oh no, that's not the right one. Hold on. So we're just putting everything in our chest to always keep our space clutter free. So we're gonna I gotta put all this stuff in here. I stockpiled all of that good stuff, man. So we'll go to our kitchen here, go to the fridge, and we are going to put in that fridge all of our water. We got 104 water, which is very easy to do. It takes no less than 15 minutes to do that, to get that much water. The longest part of farming for your refined palmer peels is probably the most lengthy is gathering the horns. But I'm about to show you guys my spot that I go to. Here we have a well now. This is where I got all my water from. I did buy some previously though. I forgot we had the I bought I think like 11 from our guy, but I forgot we had this over here. So this is going to give you 5 apiece. I'm going to show you real quick. You just grab it, right? And you don't have to spin it all the way down to the bottom. You just need to do it right till it covers up the top. Boom, and bring it back up. And you don't even have to pull it all the way back up. And then you just come on over here and grab your water. And you get 5 water every single time. Now, if you get in the rhythm of doing it, it didn't take me no time to get 100 water. I could have sit here and got 200 water in less than 20 minutes if I wanted to. Now, let me show you my spot for hunting deer, where you're going to have plenty. They have 3 different varieties of deer. You got the regular deer, you got the reindeer, actually 4. You got the roe deer. They're smaller version of the deer, and the male of the species is always the little gray, is the gray ones. They don't have real pronounced horns, but they have horns, and they will give you regular size antlers from those roe deer. And then they have another type of deer that I just ran across. They're like orange, and I think they're called water deer or something like that, or forest deer. But my spot to farm deer is going to be right here near the Patoran village. And I'll show you what I mean right quick. This is where your deer cloak comes in handy. This is what's going to make farming deer so much more relaxing, so much more easier. You just walk up to them, basically. This is where we are. And I'm going to put an X on it. And you guys go ahead and screenshot. We're going to let you go ahead and screenshot. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's your screenshot. And so you're basically just going to hunt this whole area near Perorin Village. You could go in a V shape, like do the whole area like that. The deer are plentiful. No matter what direction you go in, you're gonna run into some. And with the cloak on, now I will say this: see the pigs, they will startle the deer. Like if the deer are by them, they will startle the deer and make them run. Also, in your build while you're doing this, I almost forgot to mention my other tools that I'm using within my build. Is you want your movement speed. My movement speed is at 15. That's because I got level 3 movement in my chest, and I got one movement speed, level 3 in my boots. That's all you really need. That's all you really need. And with the goblin dagger, what it does give you a 10% chance to carve an additional skin. That does translate to the antlers too. So all of those things, plus the tools that we have at our disposal, will make your farming so much smoother. And we're gonna refine today. We're gonna while I have you guys, we're gonna farm. We're gonna craft 100 refined palmer pills, and with that amount, you're good for a while. You're good for a while. Now, if you want to keep you want to keep crafting them and just building up a huge stockpile for in-game stuff later on, that's fine. You could do so. And but this is the quickest way you do when you want to just do a bulk load of them. It's early in the AM. I was here around 12 last time. I think the time has something to do with it too, where when they come out. But as you can see, I can literally walk up to the deer while they sitting down, chilling. I wish I could get the name, but that's a regular deer right there. That's not a roe deer. I'm gonna try to show you each deer. This is what the cloak allows you to do. And if they run, because I have movement speed, he ain't going nowhere. I could just punch him, and he's gone. I think this is a reindeer. I think this was a that's a regular deer. It'll show reindeer if it's a reindeer. And then the new species of deer that I found, it was like something like forest deer or water deer or something like that. I can't remember the name, but they were beautiful. They were orange, and they were right over here in this area. There's another one right here. And you can still use your bow if you want, but this is much more relaxing. And you just punch them and carve them. And you get your antlers. You get 3. Now, I'm making a mistake because what I needed to do... Oh, no, I'm not. I forgot. The Perorin hat is for when I'm gathering herbs and stuff. That's when I'm doing the palmer leaf and palmer beetles. You want to have that hat on while you do this. And so here goes another deer here. And just give it a tap. And I am on PS5 for those wondering. This is PS5. It's not PC, so there are no mods and there are no cheats and there's nothing going on in my gameplay. This is all what the game's capable of doing if you arrange it correctly. That's a mother and her fawn. I hope we run into some of those water deer. Or whatever they were called. It's either forest deer or water deer. I just saw them, so this is kind of new to me. But having this cloak allows you to do this so much more calmly. So much more calmly. And as you can see, I'm just gathering. This is how you do, and this is all you're doing. And that's just us going back and forth from our nexus point. And if you want to run, you can. Keep in mind with that movement speed, your regular jog compared. If you didn't have movement speed, your regular jog is compared to running full speed using your spirit bar, your stamina bar. I mean, I really want to find those orange deer again. I don't know if they're going to spawn. I don't know if they spawn only at certain times. That was my first encounter, but they were orange and they were beautiful, and I got one. Oh, and get your mushrooms. These mushrooms here, and this is where your. Hold on, where is it? Wait, I'm on the wrong one. Am I on the right one? Yeah. This is where your gardening pack comes in handy. You just hit it, boom, and you get a buttload. Now, if I had the hat on, it'd be even more. It'll be even more. That when you wear the hat, it'll be even more. And by hat, this is what I mean, just so we're very clear and direct. And you get this during the storyline when you first get into Poor Village. Wearing this and doing that and gathering, man, it gives you a 10% chance to gather more. And almost all the time, it does it every single time. I haven't seen it not do it very often. But I always get those mushrooms. Those mushrooms are important, so get them. Get them every time. Oh, and I finally caught a hawk, y'all. I finally befriended a hawk right in our own camp. While I was planting more seeds in the garden and everything. I have a hawk, y'all. Let me show you. There you go. I haven't named them yet, but I'm getting all the birds I've been wanting to get. And check out this parrot too, man. I call him Prism because he's really beautiful. I'll go ahead and bring him out. Where is it? There it is. Ain't he beautiful? Very nice. All right, let's get back to it. I want to try to find those orange deer, man. I hope they come out. I should have put a little thing on my, I wasn't thinking, I should have put a marker where I saw it, because I don't know if that's a rare encounter or not. Let me know if you guys have come across those orange deer in this area. But I was just in our area doing our thing, and I should have put a marker where I saw them, but I think it's still, when it comes to deer, they're not always going to be in the same place every single time you spawn in. And right now it's pretty early, and I'm noticing the difference in how much I didn't cross the road or nothing. So I know I'm kind of, let me see where we are. Okay, yeah. I went over it. See, I'm trying not to see. I try to just go from here to about here. I went a little over, so I'm going to head back in this direction and then kind of curve over this way and then come back again. That's how I was doing it. It took me about, I can safely say, it took me about a good 30 minutes to 45 minutes to get 100 antlers, and that's all I did. And I was just in this area. Of course, I did see these horses. That's a nice colored horse right there. I haven't seen that kind before.
Shit brain.
Oops, sorry. I didn't even see that little girl. I didn't even see her. I'm so sorry. Now, when it comes to when you got more than one deer, see, I have, look at all these male deer right here. So I could chase each one of these down. I really could. I could just hit it. I could do it like that. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and claim these antlers. But this is my area, man, and this is where I found the highest concentration of deer to get your antlers going, the village to get your water going. And we earlier went over the location for the palmer leaf and palmer beetles, the best location with the highest concentration of palmer leaves and palmer beetles. Let me show you guys that once again on the map, just in case you missed the early morning briefing. Just in case you missed it, I'm going to go ahead and show it. I normally wouldn't do this, but I love you guys, man. I'm going to do it for you. So you're going to come right on over here to your map. We are still, I guess this is considered, this probably be considered the minutes. I don't know if that's considered the minutes because it's right there, but you're going to come here, right where I got my green star. Right, this very tree, right around this tree is the highest concentration of palmer beetles and palmer leaves. I'm talking in upwards of 200 plus, 100 plus guaranteed, 200 plus guaranteed in this area using the tools that we have at our disposal. Now, even if you don't have these tools, you can still get that many there. It's just going to take you longer to do it. Whereas having the equipment that we have, it does it in a blink of an eye, and we don't have to worry about it. So let's go craft our palmer peels, guys. We're finna craft our palmer peels. Now, I don't know if they're going to allow us to do the entire 100 plus all at once. Or are we going to have to chop it up in sections? I don't know. But we finna do it. We're about to do this. And we will cross the threshold of demigodhood, because in a fight, we gonna just keep coming back until you're dead. So here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. Again, this is where you this is where you craft your peels, not the witch. This is my favorite spot to go. Now, there is, I forgot, I haven't did it yet, but you can get one of these pots in the village too. I just haven't done it yet. And you can do that. We got 148 of the antlers. That's crazy. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. And see, we can make these teas right here. These antler tea. That's another reason to do the antler. And now I don't know where to get a buttload of bee honey and all this. I think I do, but I haven't tried it yet. And until I do, if it works, I'll come back and I'll share that with you guys, where you can get a significant amount of honey from without scavenging for beehives. Okay, here we go. So this is the refined palmer peel. Go ahead and screenshot that so you have the recipe, just in case you forget. We go with the lowest number. Our lowest number is 109. That's the max we can do. You go with the lowest number of ingredients that you have. You know, our lowest number is 109, and that is the maximum we're going to do today. We're going to hit max, and we're going to go ahead and get that going. Yeah, because I'm whipping in the kitchen. Yeah. There we have it. And make sure you have plenty space in your inventory, because I think these stack by the tens, if I'm not mistaken. I believe they stack by the tens. Let's see. Yeah, they stack by the tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah, here you go. These are all our palmer peels. We Gucci now. We Gucci now. We can go wherever we want. We can do whatever we want. And I was only carrying around 30 at first. And I still was okay with 30. So now I'm okay. So I can go put some of these up. I can keep about 30 on me, and then put the rest away, in case I need them, depending on who I'm fighting. I don't think there's not any. I haven't fought anybody that I feel is going to make me use more than 5 or 6 farmer pills during a fight. Ever since that first one, I forgot his name, that Umber dude. Uh, but that was my first encounter. I've since then became way more powerful and way more skilled and adapted using my character. So yeah, we can put some of these away so we can save a little space on inventory. And that's what I'm gonna do, guys. So I hope this was helpful for you guys, man. I hope that this was really helpful. I hope you gained something from it. Like, comment, and subscribe. And just let me know how you feel about it. And if you have any techniques that you'd like to share in the comments, please do. As we continue to build the Crimson Desert community, this game freaking rocks. I look forward to seeing it evolve even further. This latest update, I was going to go over all the update stuff, but it's so many people dropping that already. So you guys will see it if you haven't went on the actual site yourself and look at it. I go to the site myself and look at it. You can go to the site and check it out yourself, and you can see everything the notes have to offer and letting you know what's what. And speaking of the honey, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what I meant by that, because I do want to come and do that antler tea. I want to have about 100 of those on me too. So I'm gonna still go go get 100 more antlers and 100 honeys and 100 waters. I think. Wait, let's go. You know what? I want to make sure I remember the recipe. I think it's antlers, water, and honey, if I'm not mistaken. I came too far away. Did I go too far away? I sure did. Let me get back over here. Because that's the next thing we're going to do. And I'll be doing that later today. For our actual daily broadcast, it's going to be later on this afternoon, guys. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's the weekend. We're going to have a little church as well. Not on here. I'm talking about just my own personal life. Get into that word a little bit. And after I get done with that, might fix a little something to eat. And then we'll be on. We're going to just jump on and have a little fun. Yeah, I just want to make sure we get that recipe. If you didn't screenshot it, there's the recipe right there. So you got 1 beehive, 1 antler, and 2 waters. So we're going to need 200 waters. No. So it's double the water. So we're going to need 200 waters, man. And we're going to need 100 antlers and 100 beehives. And then they also have, now see, I like this antler tea because it gives me stamina of 256. And the added bonus of ice resistance for 1 minute, which we won't be needing, but it's not bad to have it. And then you have, like, right under it, you have the oakwood mushroom, which needs 2 waters in 2 of those mushrooms. So these are 2 of the best recipes for stamina. And then everything else under it, you know, do your thing, you know. But I only worry about the top-notch ones. I only focus on these here, because when you're flying, especially if you're way up in the sky, you're on the in that nexus zone, and you're flying or you're doing anything, you want to stay in the air as long as possible. Or if you're climbing, you don't want to run out of stamina, and then, you know, you're doing a long climb or whatever have you. Whatever you're doing, you want to make sure your stamina is on point every single time. So I hope you guys go ahead and screen. I kept this up longer than normal, just in case anybody's joining us at the back end of this, or you're watching this video post-production, and you can go ahead and screenshot that recipe. These 2 are the best recipes. I would, you know, I'm gonna go for 100 of these, but I can also do 100 of these too. That'll be cool too. But this is tougher. But again, if you got that gardening pack, gathering those oakwood mushrooms will be awesome. You have the gardener's pack. You got the hat, the Perona hat. That's going to yield your count per harvest greatly, and so it shouldn't take you very long to get to that 100 or however many you want to do. Some of y'all might hyper focus and say, "Well, I want 1,000." Go ahead, do your 1,000. You can do whatever you want in this game. That's what makes it so nice. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You can have crazy resources, crazy stockpiles. It's all it's all up to you. Now I don't know. I just guess we can put these in our regular storage because I'm not sure we can put the Palmer pills in those new storages. I don't think you can. And guys, do let me know. We gotta go check on our garden too. We gotta see if we have any sproutlings for our rubber trees that we planted. We planted some. I'm going the wrong way. We planted some abyssal cell trees as well. Always plant those. Always keep those coming. Always keep those coming. Okay, the rubber trees haven't sprouted. These abyssal cell trees grew fast. I'm talking in game. I think they did it because I slept for 12 hours after I planted them, and I think 3 hours after that I think it glitched, but it was only just this one right here that I'm standing by. It did glitch, and the reason why I know it's glitched, check it out. Because if I go to water this thing, right, I have to use water because I know I got durability on it. But if I go to water it, it won't sprout mud. See? Whereas if I water a normal one that's not, it sprouts mud. This one just came way before the others, and I planted them all at the same time. So I'm hoping it continues to grow. I'm hoping it continues to grow, and it still yields those abyssal cells, because that'll be a wasted seed if it doesn't. And I don't like to be wasteful. The rubber trees have not come in yet. I think they take a little longer to grow, but they did get fertilized. They did get watered. So some of that time has been cut down. I don't know the ratio. I don't know the ratio of time, like how much time for each plant go. But we're going to do some more rubber trees, and then we'll have enough stockpiled rubber for a while before we have to ever plant any more, because I want to get into planting some apple trees, of course, because in ingredients, apples are very crucial. If you haven't been stockpiling apples, please stockpile some apples. If you're going to be getting into the higher tier crafting meals, and I'm talking about my diehard fans of this game. I mean, like you said, I want the top tier meal, and I want 100 of those top tier meals. I don't need, so you're going to be grinding, you're giving yourself a reason to grind. You're giving yourself a reason to stay involved in the game and just play it as you see fit. What else? I'm working on, also, I want to get the rest of my greens. That's my favorite color. As far as the dyes go, if you go to your journal, you go to your knowledge, you go, you know what? I think I know what happened to my, because when I loaded back into the game, because I lost my abyssals, I had 6. I really hate to do this, but that would mean I would have to do I would have to redo those Palmer fields. But I think I came in on an auto save and not my actual save. I wanna load this up. It's fine if I don't. What I'll do, this is what I'll do to be safe. This is what I'll do. I'll do a save here, right? because I did. It was an auto save when I reloaded the game and came back in. That was an auto save because I was wondering where my 6 artifacts when I had 6. I was like, where did my artifacts go? But I want to check that. So what I'm gonna do is save on 4, 5, 6, and 7 is just in case I want to go back and do some other stuff. 6, 7, and 8 and 9. Well, 5 is my save of just going through the whole game. Keep going through the whole game. So I'm gonna save on 4 this time, just to be on the safe side. And then I'm gonna load this 5 and see if my 6 artifacts are there because I really needed those. I was about to upgrade some equipment. And then when I came back, I was back at 0. So I was like, dang, what happened? But I did save before I had logged out. So as you see, that was around 7:59. It's now 10 o'clock. So that means I was doing a lot of, I have to do the water over. I don't have to do the antlers over. I do have to do the water over and then go actually craft the pills. So we're gonna load that and see. I hope this doesn't boot the okay, good. You guys can still see it. I just want to be sure that you guys can still see this because this is what happens sometimes. Like, because sometimes I have to restart the game because there's a glitch happening. Like I can't click on something. I always say, yeah, because I was wearing that helmet and everything. Yep. So we're gonna see what's going on, broski. Are you gonna be busy today? Let me know if you're gonna be busy today, bro. Y'all already started moving out there. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it online, but yeah, that's gonna. Well, I don't know. They probably can still see. I don't know if they can see your messages on YouTube, but yeah, I'm sure you do because you're so used to having them and hearing all those pitter patter of little feet and crazy laughter and everything. Okay, guys, that was my brother on messaging me. He's watching the channel right now. Everybody say hello to CS Karate Gaming. And go check out his YouTube also, guys. He got a lot of good content on there for you guys. If you're in the Rivals, that is his game of choice. He is a rock star at it. Any tips and everything. Any new release of content he's going to cover. So you guys go check out his channel as well. Give him a like, a comment, and a subscribe. Okay. Yeah, see. Yeah, I only had... Okay, guys, let's see. No, it's still at 0. It's still... I don't know at what point I lost my artifacts, guys. I had 6 and then they just were gone. So I don't know what happened. But I do know one thing. Since they're gone, there's no reason for me to go back to that save. There's no reason at all. So that's good news. It's good news. Oh, and let me show y'all what I meant by when I was in my farm.
I can't help.
Oh, I had already farmed my trees and everything. So yeah, it was a lot going on. But never mind. So we're gonna pull back up that. We're gonna load back to the previous. That's why I went on ahead and saved it and saved it just in case. You guys, that's what I do. You know, make a save for yourself. Make your saves because you never know what's going to happen. Anytime you're going to walk away from your console, please save. Oh yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, I might be heading out of town. I need to get some rest. I just got off of work and I haven't been to sleep yet. Well, my character go hard. I always have to do a screenshot when he do that little turn right there. Yeah, my rabbit does Easter differently. Yeah, yeah. That rabbit that helmet, man. I made it a beast. Like people slept on that rabbit helmet, but when you think about the helmet, like all the helmets in the game, outside of the Thor helmet that where you could do the laser beams, most of all the helmets across the game, there's really nothing special about the helmets. They all kind of fall under the same, and you can slot whatever you want to slot in them. So you know, guys, check out my. Oh, look at. I wonder if I can get a picture. Let me see. Will it let me lean on there? It won't let me lean, but I got my Iron Eagle and my Phoenix. Let me see. I can see it. There we go. I'm gonna screenshot this. So I got my Iron Eagle. Let me see if I can get it closer. Ah, get out the way, Prism. So that's my two legendaries right there. That is my Phoenix and my Iron Eagle. My Phoenix name is Valkyrian, and my Iron Eagle is name is. Oh shoot! I did not mean to do that. What am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I want to show y'all so y'all can see. Um, Italics, and these are all my birds. I want you guys to see. I just got this hawk right here in the village. It came right up to my feeder. Haven't named him yet, and I got the owl while I was in the Peoria village. It was just sitting in the tree, so I put my feeder right under it. Um, and I finally got a blue jay. His name is Azure, and my sparrow. His name is Jack. See what I did there? But these are my all my pets that I have so far. This is the whole crew right here, y'all. And I only had Prism out just because he didn't have no screen time. And I haven't seen a color parrot like him in the game. And I got real lucky that I even got him. So I feel like I was lucky that I got him. You guys probably seen him. You know, I know a lot of people probably already seen him. And I do finally got my crow, and I've named him Muhugan. And if those of you know, you know where that name's come from. And if you know, you know. Let me know in the comment if you know that name and how I came up with it. His name is Muhugan. And let me know if you know the lore behind that name. If you guess it right, I just want to see if you guess it right. I ain't giving out no prizes or nothing, but I just want to see who's into what I'm into. So, um, yeah, these are all the pets, guys. Continue to get your pets and everything. And we've made our Palmer pills. Let's go. I guess let's go store some of these so that we can save a little space. I like to have as much space as possible, especially when I be raiding these castles and these villages, because I like my pet to pick up pretty much everything so I can bring it back to the village and give it to them. You know, grow your village. You know, grow your campsite, basically. Yeah, let's put some of these bad boys away. We got enough refined pills. We Gucci, man. We are all the way Gucci. And what I said, I was going to keep 30 on me. I'll keep 30 on me. just to keep it safe, just to play on the safe side. And I still keep the regular ones just in case I made a goof and I died for some reason where maybe I fell out the sky because I didn't hit my wings fast enough for some strange reason. And I don't want to use a refined pill. I'd rather just use, a regular Palmer pill. So, and yeah, we good. We good. And we might do 100 more too, y'all. We never know. And that's when we gonna go ahead and hit our save. I hit my save when I do little stuff like that. So we go back to our Cinco. That's our primary. Okay. Now, story wise, where are we? I'm about to show you. So, we had to progress in the story to be able to get the gardening pack. We went over that earlier this morning during our briefing broadcast there. Those of you who missed it, just watch it. It's really short. I think it's only like 27 minutes, and I was going over a couple of things, and because a lot of people were confused on why they didn't have access to uh, the final sanctum, and you can only get to it. Honest, there's no other way. You can go there, but you won't be able to do anything until you're in the ninth chapter of the story. So you have to have progressed this far in the game. Once you get to a nine, you have to at least have progressed past the first part of it, past you going to the Tarif village. You have to do everything up into there. Once you talk to, you're gonna go to the Tarif village. You're gonna go into the little tower they have there. You're gonna go upstairs. There'll be a witch trapped inside a painting. She's gonna talk to you. After that, that's when you're gonna get sent to the Sanctum of Mortification, and you're gonna need to do. You're gonna need to cleanse the sanctum. You're gonna need to do the secret puzzle. You'll need to do the mini game to get the piece you need that to craft the gardening pack. It's gonna need that piece to craft that you get from the mini game at the Sanctum of Mortification. So unfortunately, if you are still early game, and I know it looks so much fun with me with the pack. Oh, since I got all the space, guys, let me show you guys what this pack can do. The gardening pack and the insect pack. When you do it right. When you do it right. We're going to go over here, right? I'm going to just show you what it looked like, because some of y'all don't know what it looked like. Some of you probably already have it as I do. So this is for those who are still a little early game, to give them some motivation to get this pack if they're into all the aspects of the game and the quality of life parts of the game. I'm going the wrong way. We're right here, guys. Earlier, allowed everybody, showed everybody this, and hopefully you guys screenshot that so you have a constant reminder until you make your own little marker over here. Also, this is the location that I did discover for that giant spaceship cube thing. I don't even know what it's called. All I know is I saw it and I was like, oh man, what is that? And I ended up jumping inside of it and doing a little puzzle. Next thing you know, I was thousands of feet in the sky doing some kind of random puzzle where you have to glide and to these giant rings, and I kept messing up. So I did say, I'll show you exactly what I mean. Where you go here, you'll end up coming here. I did kind of save my little spot or whatever. And I made it to this point here. And this is where you have to go through these rings. And I kept messing up around this part right here. It's like, if you miss a ring, and I think that's where I messed up at. If you miss a ring, then the other fan that's going to blow you higher in the air won't be on. and then the puzzle won't complete. But I was almost done. I got frustrated because I was so close to being done, and then I didn't make it to that ring, and I was like, oh, the only thing you can do is teleport back and start from the beginning point, and I got frustrated. But that's where that giant spaceship is going to take you. Oh, got some antlers here. You know you gotta go. You know you gotta go, buddy. I gotta get you for your antlers. I know. They're like, why you do that to my man? Your man's was in my territory. It's my territory now. Y'all got to go. Belongs to me now. Okay, so you're gonna load. We're gonna do the Insect pack first because this is where you're getting your Palmer Beatles. I'm gonna show you how much it collects in one go. If it hasn't reset, I was just recently over here, y'all. So it might not. It might take. Um, it might take some time to reset. There we go. Yeah, I was just recently over here, so and it's gonna get all insects. It won't just single out. Um, I was over here getting the palmer leaves. I didn't get the beetles. And there it goes. Oh, and I see it's just doing one because I didn't put on my hat. I gotta put on my hat. You gotta put that hat on. That helps. That right there. You gotta put that bad boy on when you're doing this. And then I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stay in the same spot and do it again. Last time, boy, man, I was getting so many of those. It's giving me one. I hope they didn't nerf it already because they did do another update last night. I don't know if you guys caught that. We are no longer on just 105. We're on 105.2. So I don't know if you guys caught that correction update. So they might have nerfed it. I think they nerfed it because, man, at first I was just able to stand here and hit this multiple times, man. Multiple times. I'm talking. I left out of here with almost 400 Palmer bugs and everything. So I don't know if they nerfed it or it reset itself, but I tried to share it as soon as I got it, man. I tried to share it. And so that's for the insects. Now we're going to go for the gardening pack to do. You get to stay in the same place. That's how you get your Palmer leaves. It's like this just sucks them right in there, man. Look at how many. Look at that's just one pump. Let me see if it'll give us the second run. Yep. Now the bugs are always plentiful, but the leaves, when you're doing this without this pack, you have to physically pick each one, and when you go to pick it, sometimes it won't give you nothing. It'll say just go to another location. Give me another two, but that's all I did to get as many as you guys see that I do have. Let me go here. So as you can see, we leave it down here 20, 30, about 34 bugs and about 32, leaves. And I think it has something to do too with the time of day also. I would recommend coming here at nighttime to do it. Come here at nighttime because I guess if I don't know if it grows different, but this is the highest concentration of these plants, man. Don't run. I should get you. Nah, I'm gonna let them live. I'm gonna let them live. But yeah, get these packs, man. Progress to the game. Get these packs because I didn't. I really didn't want to progress in the game. I was still doing everything I was doing on, and I hadn't even progressed past chapter 5. And I was what 200 hours, 200 plus hours in the game because I was doing all the setting up myself up, all the quality of life stuff, like getting the Ovolt's logging axe, getting what else? Getting my Bernard's pickaxe. And each tool that I use is for a very specific reason. I use these because they give you, it gives you that 20% chance for additional minerals. So you get that, and then if you have get another piece of gear and you slot a couple of, they got gears that give you, I think 10 or 15% more. Or I think the three does 30%. So if you slot that in your gear and you already got the 20% and then you got that other 30%, that's 50% to chance to mine additional minerals. And so that includes your gold ore, which if you're gonna keep money in this game, you need to go gold ore mining every time you jump on the game. Give yourself a good 2 hour block of time and go to all of the caves, the gold cave. I go to the caves. I don't go to the veins. I go to the caves. I could go to the veins, and it's fine. The veins will give you a nice little chunk of them too. But if you got this pickaxe and you got um, that gear that gives you the same effect, but and if you can craft it and get a level 3 version of it, and that's only RNG. That's all RNG. You have to go through the witch. And matter of fact, I'll show you better than I can tell you. A lot of times I'll be talking, but I like to show you guys too because when I was first playing the game and watching people try to explain stuff, I was lost in the sauce, man. Because I didn't know what the heck they were talking about without showing me. I'm a kinetic learner, so I learn by seeing and doing more faster than I learn by just hearing you tell me about it. Like you could tell me about the steak, but it'll serve me better if you give me a slice of that bad boy. Let me taste it. Then I'm gonna really know what you're talking about. So you come here to your favorite witch, and see, look at he sits when you wear this hat, he'll sit right on top of the hat. You know. So you come here to her.
We meet again.
And you go to craft, and you go to. I don't have anything because I put all my gears up, but right now when I come here, I break them out every time I come here though. And then you will craft. This is where you do special synthesis, and you use the ones you have. Like you can come here. Let's say I want to just make some, right? I didn't want to use my peonies though, because I'm trying to do some ink. I mean some dye. But can I do something without using my peonies? Let's say, okay, that's fortification. And once you do all the witches, when you meet all the witches, and once you meet each one of the witches, you'll get the recipes to craft what you see here. So if you're on your screen, you're still semi-early game, or you're later in the game, you wonder why all of these are still grayed out. It's because you didn't meet all the witches yet. You have to meet them to get every one of these recipes. These are the only ones that I hope the devs on one of these updates add more recipes that we can get. I hope they do that. I really do. So you come here. This is how you can set things off. I'm gonna try to do it for you guys. Let's see. What do I really need? I'm gonna try to do something I really need. that I know I want to put in the build. I think I want to do. Dang, attack uses peonies. Okay. Movement speed. Here we go. Um, let's build one of these. Let's do 2, 3, 4. Anytime you're on level 1, you're gonna need to do 4 because you want to make it to 3. You want to make it a 3, and when it's at level 3, you get more of its effects, the highest tier of its effects. So we're gonna hit confirm. She does a wave of the hand. Presto, you have 4 of the level 1s. Now you did 4 so that you can then come to the next level of it and make haste level 2. Level 2, haste. And we want to be able to make 2 of those so we can get a level 3. This is how you get your level 3s. We're going to go max. We're going to go confirm. And boom, presto, presto. Now we have the ability to make a level 3. And you did 2. So when you go to make your level 3, now if you want to make 2 level 3s, you need to just double everything in the beginning. So you would make 8 level 1s, and then you make your 4 level 2s, and then you can make 2 level 3s. That's how that goes. That's the math. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but that's how it works. That's if you're able to do them all at once, you know what I'm saying? And so now that's how you make a level 3. And then you got to do a couple more different ones. Let's say we do one of these. We'll do one. And we'll do an attack 1. And we'll do a swift 1. And we'll do, I guess that's all we can do for right now. Right? So now we should be able, oh no, it's still, we would still need a Steel Bane, which is not easy to get. But that's how you, when you get, if I had, when I got my other ones that I do have, we can come here and then we can do the synthesis. I guess y'all want to see me do it? We got time. We have time. I mean, it ain't a big deal. I'll go and grab them real quick. I will go and grab them for you. I will go ahead and grab them, even though I made those. Well, that's why I did my save earlier. So when you do your save, that save will help you, you know, reverse, and that's part of doing the synthesis too. That's the other trick to it. If you want to do over, you save right before you start doing it, so that if you don't pull the one that you're actually trying to get, and the RNG is just not kind to you, you can reverse the clock by going back to that save and just do it over and over until you get what you want. That's how I got my infinite arrow. Well, one of them. I'm still trying to get the 60% one, and it does get a little mundane and tiring when you doing it. But I spent, I think, a good 3 hours straight trying to get it, and it didn't drop. And I was like, you know what? All right, we just gotta try it another day. We just gotta try it another day. So here are all my other gears. I'm just gonna snatch them all because I got plenty of space now. Because I don't keep these on me unless I'm about to go do synthesis. I do not keep them on me unless I'm about to go do that. And that way I keep space. That's how you maintain your space. Like when you're going out and about, you're about the adventure and everything, don't carry nothing on you that's not crucial. My food is crucial because you want to always be able to heal yourself and everything. If you got your Palmer pills, that's all fine. Your refined Palmer pills, that's fine. But you don't want to blow through them. So you want to still be able to fight and heal yourself and only use the Palmer pill if you just couldn't keep up with and you're just getting harder than you expected, and you just end up dying or whatever. And then of course use your palmer pill to bring yourself back to life. But you keep a good supply of food for both your stamina, your spirit, and your health. Trust me, that's what takes up the majority of my space. But everything else, once I'm adventuring, everything else I pack away, man. I keep it in the trunk until I need it for stuff like this. So I hyper focus on one detail at a time when I'm playing this game, and I only keep stuff on me that I need access to for the endeavor. Here we go.
Wander at your leisure.
And so we're gonna go back to here, and let's see. Now you see we have options because we have a whole bunch of what you call it. So we're trying to go for the 60% chance of not using an arrow. We got what we got right now. I think we wait before we do that. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. On my bow now. Where's my bow? Why do I got? On my bow now, I have 140% chance to not consume an arrow and 120% chance not to consume an arrow. Now, I really need the 60. If I get the 60, that'll give me a 100% chance not to consume an arrow. Otherwise, I gotta do, let's see, 40. That'll be 80, 90. I would have to get another four. If I get another 40% chance, well, that'd be good too. But then I'd have to give up an attack on my bow, and I don't want to do that. But see, these two crits. See, I got the attack. I don't want to sacrifice. I really want to get to 60. If I get to 60, that's what will make this better. Because having my crit rate 3 on there, that's why I'm able to take down those deer so easily. That crit, man. But I can still punch them too, so it don't really matter. But I can one shot them too with the arrow. But I need that. I need that. I need that 60. I need to get to 100% chance not to consume an arrow, so I can rain hellfire with my explosive arrows, and they not get used up, and I can go have fun with some of these harder bosses in the game and show them the business. You understand me? So that's where we are with our bow right now. So that's what we're gonna go for. So what we're gonna do first, like I said, you will come here and you're gonna do your save. I'm gonna go ahead and do it like this is actually a real. This is real. This is not a test. This is going to be real. Boom. I'm gonna save right before I do it. So in the event that I don't get what I want, I can just keep trying over and over again until I get it. So we're gonna see how long it takes us to get it. Maybe having you guys with me this morning is gonna give me that luck I need to that the RNG is in my favor. Are you guys ready to take this trip with me? Let's do this. All right. It's going to be a level 2. So let's get to it right out the gate. You got a destruction level 2. No go. And now we're back to the level 1s. Now you can make yourself a couple of level 2 gear just to get things going, and a couple of level 3 gear just to get things going too. So you can literally go farming for all your materials that you need. Because as you can see, a lot of these use garnet, abyss cells. I do have more abyss cells. I just don't have them on me. And these use mostly jewelry stuff, so diamonds, ebonite, garnet. They're really not that bad, and of course, abyssal cells. That's why you grow those trees, because you see, making your gears you need the gears. You know, this is what you need those abyssal cells for, to make the gears, instead of going out in wild and hunting the abyssal creatures in hopes that they'll drop one. You want to farm as many abyssal cell trees as possible, and you want to get the packs so that you're yielding, get the fertilizer pack and a water pack, so that you are yielding 5 per node. Now during the update, I don't know if you guys know, but before, when you planted a seed, it would only, you know, yield one on your plant. It would only, on your tree, it would only yield one. The devs have saw that and heard us, and so now when you plant a seed, even if you don't have the fertilizer, you don't have the field sprayer, you're gonna yield at 2 at minimum. You're gonna yield 2 at minimum. So you're getting an investment back on the seed that you spend raising the plant. So you at least get 2. So those who don't have the pack yet, you're not at a loss anymore. You can go ahead and start getting your 2 yields until you get your pack. So, you know, plant, fill up the whole field with nothing but abyssal trees. You'll get 2 per, and that'll increase your number, and you'll be good to go. So let's give it another whirl. Let's see what we got here. Got another level 2. Here we go. Here we go. Another 40% ain't gonna be bad, but we really want that 60%. And I'm gonna tell you, when I first tried to get the 60%, I got it on my 3rd try. This is why I'm still hunting for it. Let me tell you exactly what happened, and this is no BS. I got it, right? And then at the time, I had the 100% chance not to consume an arrow, the greater version of that. You know, the greater ones come with durability. So after a while, you use them up, they break. So I took it off. I had it on there. Then I slotted my 60% chance on there. Then I came back to the menu, and all of a sudden, the 60% chance one was just gone. Like, it glitched out, and I haven't seen it since. And I went back to camp to see if maybe I could recover it, and couldn't recover it. And I was so upset, bro. I'm telling you, I was so upset, because that was the luckiest time. That was the luckiest I ever been. That was the luckiest I've ever been on. Stuff like that normally don't happen to the old man. It just really doesn't happen. Wait. Oh yeah. Let me show you this. You can, like, you don't have to go for these 2 mixtures if you don't want to. You can go. You can hit X instead of triangle. I'm on PS5, guys, and you can kind of choose the 2 you want to mix together. So I might, instead of the frost ward, I might want to come here and do, let's see, shock ward, and instead of shred, I don't want to give up my blessings of the earth. I don't want to give that blessings of the earth up, so I'm not. I'm gonna do aptitude, and then I'll hit make and see what happens. So you can do it like that too if you want. Got a swift one. And yes, this seems tedious, but it's all an effort to get what you want, you know? All right, here we go. Here, what does this do? Esquistrin. I'm gonna stop. But it's for your horse. Gives your horse 2 experience, gain experience greater. I don't even ride a horse no more, so that's not gonna serve me at all. I don't have to ride a horse anymore. I run faster than a horse. Okay, we got an insight too. Okay, that's alright. That's alright. It's just like being playing a slot machine in Vegas, man. This is all RNG, but this is why we did our save, so we can just keep doing this over and over till we get what we want. And you go until you can't go no more, and then if you still don't get what you were looking for, until it gray out like that. And want to do that, that's when you come back out, you go to load, and you load your saves and do it all over again. That is the only way to try to, you know, if you just don't have a ton of these built up or you have craft a ton of them, this is the only way, man. It really is. We're going to load. And trust me, I've seen some of you hardcores, man, out there sharing your stories, and they do nothing but dedicate the entire real life day to this. Look, I'm gonna just spend the next 24 hours just doing this over and over until I get what I want, and some of them did it. You know, it's about your own effort, man. I don't know why this is paused like that, y'all. It did this before too, where it stayed like this for a while. Like, uh-oh, did I glitch my save? No. So I don't know if you guys can see that on your end, but give it a beat and it'll correct itself. I mean, to be a dude and wear this hat, that's the only way you make it look dope, like make it look like hardcore. Oh man, he stood up like that. Like, you ain't gonna sit here and act like you ain't got this big old floppy hat on. And let's try it again.
Wander at your leisure. See what calls to you.
This time, I'm not gonna hit two right away. And then I'm just speeding up the process this time. That's all. And this is how you. This is how I normally. This is like my normal pace. But you do have to be careful that you're not tunnel visioning because you still have to see what you're getting, and you don't want to get something that you were trying to get, and then you just trapped in doing it that fast. Because I did that before too. And that time they did 3, and that should be. Okay, we got greater infinite arrows, guys. We got the greater infinite arrows, guys. Let's back out. Let's back out. Everybody breathe. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Oh, man, let's look at it. Here we go. Here we go. Where we at? Where we at? We got 2. We got the 100% chance not to consume an arrow. This it's nice, but that's not the one we want. And this is the other one we have. So now we got 2. of these greater arrows, which isn't bad. It's not bad, but that's not what we want. We want the 60. What is this? Greater. And it got anything, if it starts with greater, that means it got durability. We don't want anything with a use cap on there. Ledgerman 2, I did want to get this one. I did. Now, see what Ledgerman does, it gives 20% chance to pickpocket additional items. Now, you can get this to level 3. And you put 3 level 3s on you, and you go pickpocketing for gold or whatever, abyss artifacts, man, you can have a time. You can have a time. What else did we get? We got a lot of graders, man. Jeez. This one is nice. The greater Malice Bane. 40% damage on the extra foe. We got 2 of these. Boy, having those, like, let's say it's just going to be a really tough fight. And you want to just go for the gusto. And you slap this on one of your weapons, right? And then you have your other weapon already pimped out to whittle them down. And then when you get them down to half, you switch to the weapon that got both of these on there. Man, you could be doing something. The strategy is there. The strategy you could do some stuff. We didn't get plain trash. We got some really good stuff, but we didn't get what we really wanted. I saw this and I was like, greater arrow, but we don't want anything with the greater on it, man. And then we got greater steel bane. See, all these come with durability, so they have a limit to their use. We did get Malice Bane 2. And then a greater mouth, 40% chance, 8% chance. So this is not a bad one. And better damage to beast. What else we got? Heart of Stone. These are all our normals. We already had all these right here. And we already had all these. We got another Surge 2. We got a Surge 3. Swimming speed. And then we got Flame Ward. This is the first time I got a Flame Ward. Fire resistance 1. So that'll go good for the bingo book. Got the haste 3 and the haste 2. We got insight, greater, another greater destruction. I'm good at getting the graders. I just need to get that 60%. And I hope that didn't mess up my RNG. So let's continue if we can.
Welcome.
Bloodbane 3, y'all. Okay, here we go. Nope. Oh, man. That would have been nice if we would have got it, though. Let's try it again. We're going to give up all the 3s here. Blessings of Nature 3. Ooh, that is a good one. Oh, man. I want to hate having to give that one up. Just because you didn't know what it does. You get a 30% chance to gather additional items. That is awesome. So when you're out gathering, when you're getting plants and all that stuff, it gives you a 30% chance to gather more. Here we go. This is a lot better run than our last one, guys, right? Oh, man. It is brutal. And that does it for this one.
We meet again.
That does it for this one, man. I really, now, it really is no way to, to keep one and all that other stuff. But I wish it would still continue to let us do these 3 tiers. You know, I give up. I guess we don't have enough to make sense as far as matchmaking, but we did get some ones that are really, really good, y'all. We did get some ones that were really good. But we're after those arrows, man. We need the arrows. It's gonna look just like this. That's the one we need to pop up again. But let's see. You know, you just keep doing it. Like I say, you see this run wasn't nothing like the first run. But you go until you can't go no more, and then you just redo it. And that's really it. That's really the rotation, guys. That is really the rotation. And make sure you load the right one too. Don't click on one and be like, oh, I thought it was this one. No. But you guys let me know if you got a better technique. You know, if you got a better technique for your gears and getting them and getting to the ones you want to really get to, let me know. Share with the community. And I will give you a shout out and everything, man. That was a good run. I really thought we had, like, I didn't look at it, said greater. Like, I got excited. You know, I forgot it's not supposed, we don't want it to say, we don't want the title to start off as greater, because greater means durability. And we do not want durability. I'm gonna get him looking. I'm gonna get that picture and post it. I'm gonna post that. Like, you know, when your fashion sense is so hardcore, you make anything look good. Whew, that was bright. Let's try it again. And I'm just gonna keep trying until I get it, man. I'm gonna try to get it today, y'all. I hope I can get it. And I'm gonna keep y'all on. I'm not gonna end the broadcast. I'm gonna just keep y'all on. And y'all just, you know, I need y'all energy. Send me those good vibes. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like and subscribe. That helps too. that means you really rooting for me. And you know what I'm saying? Okay, we didn't hit the two the first time like we did last time, so maybe that had something to do with it. Maybe that had something to do with it. We're gonna just keep it pushing. The aptitude is a good one too. Just in case you don't know what it does, it gives you skill point gain. So you trying to get your skill points to come in a lot faster when you're doing your raids on castles and everything. This is what you want. You want aptitude 3.
We meet again. May wisdom... guide your paths. Wander at your leisure. See what calls to you. Our paths will cross again.
A fine day to you.
have been waiting for you. You'll find what may wisdom guide your paths. I have been waiting for you. We meet again. I hope you found what you sought.
Don't tell me you came all this way just to see me.
What comes to me? Come on.
Let's not waste time with small talk.
Greetings. We meet again. Our paths will cross again. We meet again. I have been waiting. Farewell.
What is it?
Good to see you.